as they're getting ready to start right on the court here. Looks like Canton will be serving first. And underway here at historic matchup is begun. Morrissey sets this one up and gets it over. It'll be first points to King Philip. We've seen that that's really been a critical part throughout this season, Charlie.
Yeah, KP did a good job being conservative there. Canton just went a little aggressive and fell over their head.
Canton looking to rebound here as the Bulldogs are trailing the King Philip Warriors 1-0 here in the first set. And the little tapper, Jackie Morrissey, saves it for the Bulldogs. And number 7, Emma Brooks, is going to be an absolute key player for them.
Yeah, good stuff from KP. I definitely think it's going to be a back-and-forth game as we've seen so far.
Well, absolutely. The last time these two teams met was actually on this court in 2019 and last season, and it went to 5 sets, which is a rarity for both teams. And KP came out with the victory. So it'll be interesting to see where this one's going. These teams are basically mirror images of each other. They're so talented, and their resumes speak for themselves.
And a little miscommunication on the Canton in there. 3-0 early lead. We don't see that out of Canton often going down early.
No, not nearly at all. The only times they can think about that is when they played Sharon at home and when they played Sharon away, and then maybe against Olive Range. Those are the only instances I can think of.
And KP gets another point.
Because that one went out of bounds.
7 and was that 14 fired up on the KP side? It's not 14.
Normally I'm the one that's messing up the number. And Liz Bickett trying to stage this one in. She gets it in, but Warriors continue to do battle. And just a little tapper. And Liz unable to get that one. 5.
It's number 11. That's who the one that's celebrating is.
Ahuna James.
Timeout. 5-0 KP. Oh, rough start for the Bulldogs here.
Yeah, it's a rough start. That's good. That's good, Charlie. It's a rough start for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Putting in those puns in there. It's a rough start.
Yeah, they obviously can be playing better. We can play better, but they just got to rebound. What do you think Coach Colley's telling them right now?
Just calm down, relax. Early in the match, just maintain your composure. They've been there before. They've been in this position before. Just calm down, relax. Everything will be fine. Just get your feet under you, and we'll get going. Saw that with the Milford game. Milford was down like 7-0 in the beginning, but then they slowly got back in, and they gave Canton all they could handle. Yeah,
I feel like volleyball is very momentum based, and it's you hit it one side and then you make plays, and next thing you know, you get 5 points in a row.
Yeah, and that's why Coach Colley decided to call the timeout, because that momentum was building for King Philip.
Yeah, definitely. 5 points in a row is huge.
As they're back out onto the court, and the serve is up. And Bickett, blocked, but then Bulldogs get the rebound, but no avail.
Yeah, great play there by Canton. KP just jumped up and mid-play.
So it'll be 6-0 for the visiting team as we serve this one up. KP in the mostly green and white jerseys, in Canton in the white jerseys.
And Canton gets the first point of the game, 6-1.
Hey, there you go, up on the board here. That's what we expect from both teams. They're both immensely talented.
Donovan will be the libero tonight, and she'll be serving the first serve of the games for Canton. Didn't expect to be serving for the first time down 6-1.
I don't think you would typically expect that, but that'll be one of the first points that the Warriors get that goes into the Canton zone. Most of them have gone out of bounds so far.
7-1. Good slam there.
And the teams have been, that's out of bounds, and it'll be a King Philip lead.
Yeah, just another miscommunication. Canton just needs to get on terms with each other and try to edge back this lead in the first set. There's a lot of volleyball to go, though.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the thing about volleyball. You can lose by as many as you want in a set, and not saying they're going to lose the set, but they can lose once they want a set, and it's basically 0-0 in the next set. They have
Yeah.
another opportunity to tie this thing up. Down 9-1 right now. KP to serve.
And up goes that one. Bickett sends it to Morrissey. Morrissey. Oh, and then Angie. It's rare for the Bulldogs. They're using the power game, which is what the teams have been using against them to almost no avail the entire season.
Yeah, KP just, there's no other words, just outplaying right now the first 11 points of the game.
And the serve up. And the Bulldogs. Oh, tapped it over. It'll be 11-1.
Ahuna James coming out real strong so far this game.
Absolutely. You think that typically teams have like, okay, they have like 2, maybe 3, possibly even 4 great players. Both teams are stacked from end to end. There's 14 players on the King Philip side. All of them play crucial roles. 16 on the Bulldog side. Again, all play critical roles.
Looks like there was a double tap there from... Double hit, I'm sorry, for 10, 12-1 KP lead.
Serve this one up. And Morrissey sends it over to Angie Elias. Then Emma Moore.
What? There you go.
Looks like there was a double hit there. And Shayna Malloy checking in for Nikki DeJardins on the Bulldog side.
Looks like Liz Bickett's back to serve here.
And
that's James again for KP, 13-2 lead.
And Ahuna James is only a sophomore on this varsity team, so it shows you the level of talent that she has. It'll be a timeout called on the Bulldog side.
Yeah, Bulldogs down 11. It's only 11. It does seem like more, but they could easily climb back into this thing. A quick 6-point run, and they're only down 5.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been tough for the Bulldogs to get things going. It seems like you're talking about the miscommunication, which is not something we often refer to with the Bulldogs. It's a really hard-nosed area, but the Bulldogs are no stranger from tough situations. They've been down before. The couple of games they played in Sharon, it was kind of not like this, but they lost the first set there. Yeah, then came back the rest of the way. But it's definitely going to be interesting because both teams are incredibly powerful, like we were talking about before. This is probably the biggest match in the league thus far this season. Between these two repeat division champions, they're basically spitting images of each other. As they're getting back out onto the floor here. And trying to settle back in as Canton trying to get that communication and get everything going, get the ball rolling. As soon as they get a few points, I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah, they need to get this thing, get comfortable. It's their own gym. And great slam there. That's James again. 14-2 KP lead.
As the team is going to go back and forth here. Exchanging points, Bulldogs get up on the board again there. Substitution, Jack and Morrissey coming out, and Taylor Reynolds coming in. And the Bulldogs going back to serve. It's 3-14. That's pi. That's the first 3 digits of pi. I may not be good at math, but I know the digits of pi. And the team is going to go back and forth here. Oh, and then
that's what you need to get back into this. Well, they're only down 10 now, 14-4 in the first set.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think the Bulldogs just needed to get back on because now they're playing like the team that we've seen most of the season.
Yeah, definitely. They just need to pick up some speed. We've seen this all. They just didn't start off well. That was the key. But I definitely wouldn't count them out of this game, especially this early.
Absolutely no. You don't become state champions for nothing. You must fall behind a couple times to get there.
And they didn't get the point there, but that really shows them. And they really couldn't stop James's slams before that play right there, and they handled it well. Just a little miscommunication on the second shot, but well played there, even though KP takes the 15-4 lead.
Yeah, it looks like Cameron Buckley coming in for her team, along with one of her teammates there. And big play there, Elias. Oh, and it'll be off the hands. Elias getting that big play there. Off the hands of what looked to be one of the King Philip players.
Angie Elias, that's what she's known for. Outside hitter, making plays and cuts the lead down to 10.
Yeah, and congratulations to Angie Elias as she headlines Boston Globe's Players of the Week.
Is that for every sport or just volleyball?
That is for volleyball, and it includes the entire eastern Massachusetts. So all of the eastern part of the state is considered. And she headlines the Boston Globe's Volleyball's Players of the Week. Number 15, Giovanna Frosi, checking in. Yeah, and there goes. Oh, the little finger. Get those fingers over. Oh, and then the block for the Bulldogs. Oh, they're playing.
Oh, it's really just a punching battle at the net right there. And they give it to Ken. Shoot the net.
I think that there was a foul on that one. Nikki Jordan's checking back in. Coming in for Shannon Malloy. Bulldogs have 6 points, and the King Philip Warriors have 16.
A 10-point lead for the KP Warriors. They're out of where?
Wrentham.
Wrentham, yeah. You know the other towns in KP?
I do not, honestly.
I think Norfolk is one of them. There's one more. Not 100% sure. I know Norfolk's one of them now.
Oh.
And KP up 17-6 now.
Well, it's 6-1-7. It's the area code for Boston. Speaking of towns in Massachusetts, and that one will go off of Emma Brooks. And the big spike there.
Speaking of 6-1-7, now it's 6-1-8, but 6-1-7, you see the new Boston Red Sox uniforms?
Yeah.
The yellow ones, those are cool.
I wasn't a big fan of them at the beginning, and then I learned that they're like kind of tribute to the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, Boston Strong, yeah.
Then it made more sense. At first I just thought they made them yellow for some reason. But now that I see like the symbolism behind it, it makes more sense. I thought that they were just trying to be different.
Yeah, that would be a weird approach.
But as soon as you understand what it represents, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'm on board with it now.
It's cool when you understand that, yeah, definitely. Oh.
Oh, and the Bulldogs still playing.
Wow, what a play.
Reminds me of the big plays there from the Stoughton game earlier in the year.
Yeah. And Canton, a little climb back here, down 11.
They are super excited.
Yeah. They're fired up.
Absolutely. It seemed like they're more than usual for that one right there. Mr. McDonald collecting the balls. Every volleyball is supposed to be sanitized. The new one either disinfected or a new one coming in for every point. Mr. McDonald has been one of the unofficial ball gatherers throughout the academic sports season. He also won the chain game like we were talking about earlier on Monday. This broadcast is sponsored by the Canton
How do you even
Athletics
get that
Booster
job?
Club.
You just like sign up?
No, what they do is it's like 5 minutes before the game, and then they yell and say who wants to be on the chain game.
They
And
say
they
that?
literally they just grab people out of the crowd like 10 minutes before the game.
Yeah.
And if you haven't done it before, you literally just get the training like right then and there. It's whoever wants to help out. There's no complicated system.
Yeah, what if they mess up though? I feel like that's a big deal in a football game.
They mess up. That's what it is. I think the referees do a really great job, from what I've seen, of really coordinating like what the down is, where it should be, things of that nature.
A little miscommunication once again from the Bulldogs. 19-8 lead. Warriors.
Coming in is number 1, Lauren Peterson.
Senior. A lot of this KP team is seniors, except for the player that we've seen show out all game, number 11, Ahun James.
Yeah, there's 6 seniors on the KP roster. They are stars in their own right on this team. as they've been relied on to get to this point. And as that one is going to go far and wide, 20-8. Ball one going off the hands of the Bulldogs. And Jackie Marcy's setting up, and we talk about the setter being like the quarterback of the team, speaking of football. Oh, and a big play there. Looked like Elias just got her hands on it. The ball from Giovanna Forsi.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job spiking the ball and getting Canton on their flat feet. Ken can't seem to put the ball up and make plays.
Seems like they're hitting the ball. It must be that they're hitting the ball a lot harder. It's coming at them a lot harder. It's harder to grasp, harder to figure out where to go with it.
22-8.
Oh, and that one goes off the net. And Morrissey sends it on up and gets it over to number 4, Stephanie Trendell. Oh, Trendell with a big play there, keeping this one alive. The ball might have gotten stuck in the hoop for a hot second. And the team's going to go back and forth here. Brooks with a little tapper. And Bickett gets that one over the net.
And Ken gets another point. 22-9 now, KP lead.
Seems like Ken's getting a lot of their points on the violations, it seems like. And incoming is Angie Elias for one of her teammates, her cohorts. You get tired of hearing the word cohort these days, Charlie?
It's done. 2 more days of cohorts and I'll never have to hear it again. Crazy. April break right around the corner.
It's gonna...
Baseball. Summer. Everything, man.
Speaking of spring sports, today's the last day to sign up for a spring sport at Canton High School.
It's not already... I thought it was already done.
I read today is the last day. Whether it's like at midnight or 4 p.m., I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But I know today is the final day.
Canton rolling right now, 22-11. It would have been nice for them if they did this a little earlier in the set, but...
Hey, better late than never.
Yeah, definitely. Get some momentum going to the second set.
Absolutely. And this is probably going to be the case throughout the game, as these two teams are going to be just at each other's throats, so to speak, with the dull volleyball, trying to keep this place going. (23-11), the King Phillips Regional High School leading.
It's weird because usually you see every team you play in the Hockomock, but they haven't seen any of these Kelly Rex teams yet.
They have not. And another point for the
Phillips Warriors and 24-11.
Going for
Game point right here.
That set point.
Set point.
The match point is when you win the whole match.
Oh, yeah. That does make sense.
Oh, and there'll be a big play for the Bulldogs. It's all up in that attacking line. That first line there is where all this action has been happening.
Kevin, this would be quite a comeback if they found a way to get this set.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't. No, not at all. 13 points? No, it'd have to be more because then they'd have to win by 2.
Yeah.
They can do it. Oh,
might just happen right here.
gotta get over. Good play there. Good save.
Donovan saves it. Oh!
There it is. 25-12. 1-0. KP. It's a 3, so a lot of time left, a lot of volleyball to be played. But good first set for KP.
Absolutely. They came out strong and they came out just flying past the Bulldogs. Typically, you don't see Coach Pat Colley calling 2 timeouts in the first set. But it was an absolute... They took control and they seemed to be absolutely powerful, and that's something we're going to be seeing most of the night. Is these two teams are 2 of the best teams in the entire league, some even in the state. Like, this is probably the biggest matchup in the Hockomock League this season.
Yeah, we really haven't seen Canton just like shine out yet, like play like themselves. KP's just dominating on that hard-hitting game. They're just pounding in, and Canton hasn't seen that this season. They haven't seen a team that's fundamentally sound and can hit the ball hard, and that's Canton's just got to adjust to that. They're a good team. They can do it. now they gotta bring it into the game and make plays.
I'm sure Pat Colley's taking his time to be like, okay, that happened. We've still got a ton of time left to go here. Let's settle in. They're not switching sides due to the COVID protocols here. I wouldn't count them out yet. You don't become three. They've won 3 straight division titles. They won the sectional title last season. They won the state championship last season. None of these are coincidences. None of these are coincidences.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people that were on the team last year are on the team this year. So I would not count the Bulldogs out in the slightest bit.
No, not at all. And a lot of game left to go, definitely. Second set approaching, they definitely want to start off hot in this one and not get in a hole like they did last one. Last one, they started down 9-1, and then it's so hard just mentally to come back from that. And they couldn't get it done, so I think definitely they got to start hot in the next one.
Absolutely here. And as the team's going to be going at it here, it's always those first couple of points that are crucial. It really sets the tone for the set. And the team's going to be back out onto the floor shortly. But Ahuna James has really been a key factor for the King Philip Warriors, despite only being a sophomore on a team of mostly upperclassmen.
She's really contributed well, outside hitting, making plays, just the dirty work, the digs, and good player for this team so far, but a lot of game left to go, and Canton's got to combat that. I'm just like not going with my words right now.
It's so cold in here, you're just focused on trying to be warm.
No, yeah, definitely not the best choice of clothes. It was hot outside, and then grabbed my collared shirt, didn't grab a pullover, and I have shorts on too. Definitely not my smartest decision ever.
And the team's going to be going back and forth here and trying to continue on. Everybody in this semi-final matchup, the winner goes to the championship in the first ever Hockomock Cup. They will face either Franklin or Mansfield. Those two teams playing right now. But here on Canton Community Television, Comcast 12, Verizon 41, and Verizon HD 2143, and on CantonCommunityTV.org, you're watching the Canton Bulldogs take on the King Philip Warriors in a champion versus champion battle to go to another championship. It's like LeBron James is fighting some team here. It's like these are like the creme de la creme of the Hockomock League. It's the biggest match of the league's season.
Yeah, I mean, except for the championship game.
Well, so far, in terms of a matchup.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
In terms of a matchup, it has been the biggest, arguably the biggest matchup, I would say the biggest, in the season.
Oh, good play, good dig.
Bulldogs
They need
saving
to come out aggressive, and they did.
Let's see what they call that.
And then give it to Ken. Good start.
Might have just hit that white line, and Bulldogs getting that ever important first point there.
Yeah, it seems that first point always leads to a lot of momentum and possibly the win of the set. So it's a good definitely a positive thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That they win the first point. I don't want to say it's deciding because it is 1 point out of 25.
It's all a mental thing. I'm a big professional wrestling fan, and they have 2 out of 3 matches. You win 2 out of 3. You win the first one, and it's mentally okay. I don't have to win 2 straight things going on here. That's always so critical. It's a big mental thing, mentality.
A little over there. It's all tied up at 1 now.
1-1. All about that mentality, and the Bulldogs trying to keep their mentality going forward as Lily Carlino, the senior captain, checking in.
I don't think it's Carlino. I think it's Carlo.
Carlo. I was thinking of confusing there. Sorry to the Carlo family.
You know the Carlinos?
No, the Carlo. See, there's a lot of athletes that have called matches that have had the last name Carlino.
Lily Carlino, yeah, she's in my grade.
Well, then there you go. This one is Lily Carlo.
Huh.
And the Bulldogs will get the point there, the senior captain.
Looks like it hit KP's player's hand.
Everyone having to sanitize when they come in and off the court. And then they spin and jump, bringing it on down. Morrissey sets it up, and the Bulldogs starting to seem like themselves again.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Right in the middle. Perfect shot. Great play by Jackie Morrissey. She just set it, but she also makes plays, puts the ball where it's hard to fire back to them.
Yeah. You gotta find those weak spots in the defense.
Donovan. Good serve.
Oh, the little tapper. Oh, and just off the bottom part of what looked to be Samelia Donovan's hand there.
It's a tough shot. She was running, and then she had to get it with her turning on the left side, and couldn't quite get in the right spot. 3-2 KP.
And the Bulldogs playing here in this big-time matchup. This headlining matchup.
Good dig. Donovan's really been a difference maker so far today for Canton.
That went out of screen, but it looks like the Bulldogs will get the point, and it looks like KP will take the... I thought they were going to take a timeout, but they're going to make substitutions and keep the play on going.
All type of three, yeah, it's back and forth right now.
Absolutely. And up and over. And over again. The Warriors fighting. Oh! Big play there from Ahuna, who's just, I could hear the ball, I could hear the sound of the ball getting off her hand all the way up here.
Yeah, she hit that one hard there and gave KP a little lead. Still a lot left to go though. 4-3. Good. It's back and forth right now. KP has the serve. Has it just been 1-1-1-1-1-1 all the way up to this point?
I think so. And the hit there.
One team's just trying to grab momentum right now. That's the key.
Oh, and they're diving, trying to save everything, and this one's gonna go over. And Donovan, oh, big hit! Or that's probably Elias.
Yeah,
that is Elias.
Yeah.
I need to write like a thank you, like an apology card to the Elias family. I keep getting Angie mixed up all season.
Yeah. And you have to write an apology to the Reynolds family for calling number 8.
I'm just going to apologize to the the Elias and Reynolds families right now. I apologize for screwing
well,
this up
the
the
entire
entire scene. Yeah, I assume you're hearing this. both of your daughters are fantastic from the respective families in terms of the volleyball.
It really is back and forth right now. It's 1-1-1. There's been no 2 points in a row. 5-4.
There has not been. And coming is number 15, Giovanna Frosi. And the hit in Angie.
Is it Frausi?
I think it's Frusi. It's like Frusi, but it's an Italian name. I think it's Frosi. Frusi. Again, we apologize if we mess up anybody's name.
Frausi.
I think it's Frusi. I think I've just been mispronouncing it the whole time.
Have you ever met someone with like the OU in their name? Is that even how you spell it?
That's not how you spell it. That is phonetically spelled out.
Oh, is that in? Wow.
Oh, they're going to give it to the Bulldogs. 5-6. So there was the 2-point lead for KP, just cut in half.
Yeah, ever so slightly. 6-5 KP. Bulldogs on the serve. Looks like, I want to say Angie Elias back there.
That is Angie Elias. I know that because she has the pigtails. She's rocking the braids today.
Oh, ace.
And that's what the Bulldogs need to win this match, is those aces.
Well, how do you know who she is by her pigtails?
Well, I checked because normally she has the long flowing black hair because I have a history of messing up Angie Elias and confusing her with other people. So I made sure and found out today that she's wearing the braids.
That makes sense.
We tried to do our best here to get everybody right.
Oh, good play.
Big one, and this one's going to go backwards. And forwards. And, oh wow! Ahuna, what a great play.
Yeah, she hit it twice, though. I can't see the number for KP. I think blended in jersey, that was 15.
15
Giovanna
is... Frusi?
Frusi? I don't know.
Frusi.
Have Siri say it.
Yes, that series, fantastic at regional names. Fantastic.
And 7-7.
Ooh, maybe this will be lucky for either team.
How do you spell it non-phonetically, like regular? And KP gets the point there. They're gonna serve. They just won 2 in a row. That's big for them, and up by 1. Takes the lead back. I don't think Canton's been in the lead yet. All right, except for the 1-0 at the beginning of the set. Good play by Reynolds to hold that one down. Hit the net. Wow, powerful serve. And hits off Reynolds' hands and hits the basketball net, so that'll make it 9-7. KP Warriors lead.
The Warriors pulling ahead here.
Oh, good play.
It seems like as soon as the ball gets past the attacking line, past that front line of either team, it's chaos on the outside. As Nikki Desjardins going to be serving for the Dogs. Here in the second set, King Philip up 1-0. And a little too much power there.
Yeah, 10-8 KP Warriors lead. Now, and still a lot of points left in the set. Canton would love to win this one. They don't want to have to go 3 in a row.
Be really hard. And some rested teammates coming in for the Warriors. Big plays there. The Bulldogs trying to remain alive here in this rally. Oh no, it'll go just out of bounds. So 11-8 for the visiting Warriors here at Masciarelli Gymnasium. The Bulldogs continuing to fight forward.
Oh,
and
wow.
that made it over. And Bickett, too powerful for her own good. But the Bulldogs
I thought
did not
KP
believe
hit that one, no?
It was 23. So that would be senior Liz Bickett.
No, they gave a point to KP.
Yeah, that's what it, yeah.
Oh, it was hit out of bounds?
Yeah, it was out of bounds.
Oh, I thought they hit the KP player's arm.
No, they signaled that it was for a KP point.
Might have been penalty. Let's see. And KP gets another point, 13-8. We saw Crawley trying to take time out, and she will here. 13-8, KP lead. They've gone on another hot streak like they did at the beginning of the first set. What do you think Canton needs to do to fight back in this one?
Canton needs to get the first point, slide it in there, try to get past the great the great back row of the King Philip Warriors. It's been a tough one. It really seems like the middle has really been the key spot of where to score some points, either on the edges of the court or on like dead center in the middle between the two lines. That's where Canton has had the most success.
You know what I noticed about KP? They always when Canton goes come out, they're just right on the floor. I don't even think they talk to their coach. They just say hi and go back on the floor. Maybe get a drink of water.
Well, they didn't call the timeout.
Yeah, true. But usually I don't know, take advantage.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's a good observation here by one Mr. Charlie Cohen. And
Canton definitely playing better in this set than they did in the last one. They only scored 12 points the last one, and this one they already have 8.
That's true. And back out onto the floor they go with the serve.
A very young core out there for Canton.
You gotta try something that works. Something's bound to work.
Actually, there's only 2, but that is a lot for Canton.
And going back
3,
and forth
no?
here. Oh,
They have 3. They have 4 consistent non-seniors that play. As
who would those be?
Sydney Galloway, Anna Burley, Talia DeGraw, Taylor Reynolds. Those are the 4. They consistently play, and they're definitely going to be your best 4 next year.
Absolutely.
And they have freshman Jess Wright. She'll be a good player.
She's already really great to be a freshman on the varsity team.
Yeah, you don't see that often.
No.
I think she's the only freshman we've seen on any varsity team for volleyball.
No, I think Milford had all 4 grades on their team. And I think
really?
there was a couple others, yeah. That one's going to go out of bounds.
Yep, can't get the point. 14-9.
Morrissey checking back in. Looks like she's coming in. And number 4, Steph Trendell. 2 seniors checking in there. Morrissey communicated with her teammates. Bulldogs have a really great bond between them, and that's really what keeps them going. They accept everybody. And joins the squad, and
Canton gets another point. Little roll here going on.
Off the hands of the opposing King Philip Warriors.
14-10 lead for the KP Warriors. Is it named after King Philip, like the guy from England?
That's a good question. I never thought of that.
Should have done our KP town research, gone on the website. We'll know for next time. Next time there's a semi-final Hockomock Cup game.
Yeah, just the first one. See if there's another one. And a big play there by Brooks, and this one will reach into the net. And that doesn't...
Yeah, 4-point swing right here.
That happens a lot more when the Bulldogs play a team, but very inconsistent in this one. Infrequent. 14-11 Bulldogs lead.
Yeah.
And up goes the serve. And, oh, the little tapper, and it'll be out of bounds. Jackie Morrissey did the smart thing there.
Yeah.
She saw the ball was going out of bounds, and so she just put her hands back, didn't touch it.
Yeah, it's very, what's the word? Patient, maybe? Or no, that wouldn't be it.
Well, what is the rest of your sentence?
It's like very blank to let that go. Like,
Yeah, she was very patient, I think is the word you're looking for. I think trained or resistant would also be another one.
and KP takes time with this time. Maybe they won't spend 10 seconds in the huddle. 14-13. Huge climb back for the Bulldogs.
Oh, big climb back for the Bulldogs, picking up those 5
We were
points
just talking
there.
about how they could get 5 points in a row, and there you go.
They just did. There you go. There's that big 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be something else. Now I ask you, how does King Philip continue to lead in this matchup?
I definitely feel like at the beginning of this game, or the beginning of this match, they were dominating. Just like made plays, made it hard for getting it back. Now Canton's doing that to them. And KP's just got to play their game. That's how they'll win this game. And I could say the same thing for Canton, though. If they play their game, they're going to win this game. Because it's very one-sided, the entire game. Even when Canton went on the run earlier in the set, I felt like KP just still in control of the game. But Canton seems like they're in control. They're in the driver's seat, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you gotta put your seatbelt on for this one, because it is going to be a bumpy ride between these two repeating division champions. Oh, and the big play there. Aaron's going to be just in. Looks like this is possibly Sammy Shore. Or no, that's number 15 who's now coming out, and that was Giovanna Frusi.
KP up 15-13.
Looks like that timeout might have helped. And Angie.
Oh,
Ooh,
what?
What a play there. Not afraid to slide and try to get that ball. And Bickett, sends it right back to her. Marcy gets it up. And over. This one, third time's the charm for the Bulldogs as they get it in that corner.
Really there. She's been a good big hitter for the Bulldogs so far this season.
You gotta give props to Lily Carlo, who was defending that corner throughout that whole time. There's 2 hard shots. The third one didn't make it, but excellent defense.
15-14. KP lead. Canton trying to get this one. And we haven't seen James. Seems like all set.
It's interesting. Yeah, it seems like all set. She made a big impact.
Yeah, we didn't really call her name. And wow, what a play by Donovan. Takes one off the shoulder for the team.
And the team's really doing whatever they can to win. Oh, and this one will go. Oh, I thought it was going to go out, but not to be. Oh, Angie looked like she was going to spike it, but didn't. And Brooke sends it up. And, that one's a great one. Great decision-making there by Liz Bickett.
All tied up once again. Bulldogs 15 all, and Bulldogs are definitely controlling this game right now.
Liz Bickett typically goes for those big spikes. She typically shellacks the ball there, but she decided, nope, I'm just going to give it a little bit of power and drop it right in the center.
Great decision.
Donovan sends her up. And...
Yep, there's a Huna James for you. When she heard that we said we haven't heard her much, and she took it personally.
She might have very well. And Molly O'Brien, number 10, checking in for Emma Brooks on the KP side of things. That one will go under the net, has to go over, so that will be a point for the visiting Warriors. And the King Philip Warriors being a royal pain for the Bulldogs right now. But that one will go right out of bounds, so it looks like they're trading out of bounds shots right now.
Yeah, just 17-16. Some huge points coming up. I feel like in this point of the game is where winners and losers decide. These 15, 16, 17, 18, because you pull out, you pull away, and you're off to the races.
Wise words, and there's a Huna.
And it's all tied at 17 now.
That was a rare miss for her.
Yeah. She's really talented, a sophomore doing things like this in the semifinal game.
She iced the win for the Warriors on Monday against Oliver Ames. 18-17.
And 2 subs come in. Looks like number 9, number 2 for KP. Stella Bailey and Cameron Buckley.
Yeah. What is your favorite sub? Do you have a particular sub sandwich that you like to eat?
Yeah, I'm a meatball sub guy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, keeping the point, and yeah, I like meatball sub. Like at Subway. I haven't been in a while actually. I'm more of like a Pan Express guy, maybe McDonald's, like quick bite McDonald's.
Quick bite. Mm-hmm. All in moderation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wish.
And the team's going to go back and forth here, trying to get this big battle. This battle of the Titans, this clash of the Titans.
And there's James for you once again. 20-17, they're starting to pull away. Ken's got to find a way to control this stuff.
Well, it looks like they're going to take the timeout on this set to do just that.
Yep. Coach Colley and me had the same idea. You gotta take control of this at the end. You can't let KP pull away and take the second set, because the second set, I would say, in volleyball, not like I'm like an experienced volleyball announcer, like I've been doing it for 20 years, because I'm less than 20, but like the second set is the most important, because if you go down 2-0, you're dead. Like you have to fight back the entire game. KP would be like chilling, they're in control, they're feeling good about themselves, and Canton has to play with their heart on the line, and that through 3 sets, while KP's just laid back, it's gonna drain it out of you in the 5th set. You're gonna get dominated. So I definitely think this is some of the most important points of the game.
Heard it here first.
And you're seeing it all on Canton Community Television.
Yeah, absolutely. See it on Canton Community Television. Thank you for joining us here. And this broadcast sponsored by the Canton Athletics Booster Club. And at number 25, Sydney Gallery coming into the game.
Good basketball player.
Great basketball player, along with his sister.
Yeah. They'll be really good next year, the girls' basketball team. 3 phenomenal seniors.
Elias getting it off the hands of one of the players for opponents, but not to be. Jackie sets it up. Oh, still trying to get it by there.
Oh, great play. And Ken finds a way to put it in. 2018.
Good year. Number 11 checking in for the Bulldogs, Taylor Reynolds. Coming in for Jackie Morrissey. Number 14, Tali DeGraw, coming in for number 4, Steph Trendell. 20-18 in this major matchup.
Reynolds.
Brooks hits it up. Oh, trying to get it over. Used the whole body there and out of bounds.
And here we go, 2019. Closest as it's been. This late, I mean, it's tied.
This is an excellent matchup we got here. Hopefully you're enjoying this, witnessing history here in the first semifinals of the Hockomock Cup, the playoff tournament.
Oh my God! Oh, don't.
It's going to go into the stands right behind Mr. McDonald.
That was hit very hard. 21-19. How many timeouts do they get? Do they get two?
I think it's 3.
3 a set?
I think it's 3 a set.
Huh.
Might be 2. I think it's 3.
I feel like 3's a lot. That means you get 9 in the. Oh, 9. Oh, it means you get like 15 in the game. That seems like an absurd amount of timeouts.
Well, you see that they don't use them very often. Though.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's going to go up and over. Like, momentum incredibly important. Timeouts cut that momentum. And
well, yeah, that's the thing about timeouts. Like in basketball, it's used like strategically. Like you need them at the end of the game. Volleyball, you don't. It's just.
When you need them, you need them. The Bulldogs finding out ways to stop those major hits.
Oh, to play.
Oh, and there'll be a point for the Bulldogs.
21-20.
Emma Brooks not too happy with herself, getting some reassurance from her teammates, trying to get that one over.
Yeah, we're seeing something special unfold here.
You're the baseball player. It sounds like the ball hitting the catcher's mitt. It keeps going. You keep hearing that big sound, that sound of just beaming the ball.
Oh, it gets him bounced. 22-20. KP lead.
Close, close.
Massive plays coming up here.
The Bulldogs continuing to fight on against their royal counterparts. Big setup there. Elias gets it in that one. Oh, Brooks. And then to Ahuna.
Almost a little bit of miscommunication there, but for really?
Oh, and it'll be off the hands of Brooks. And you can see the visible frustration off of Ahuna and Brooks. And they were just distraught because they know how big these points are.
Yep, 22-21.
Speaking of 21, it looks like Nikki DeJardins is checking in, wearing the number 21.
Yep. Nikki DeJardins will try to win 4 points in a row and take this set home. A lot of work to do till that point though.
But nothing that the Bulldogs aren't used to.
They're going to make a play here. Nice play. Oh, I thought that went out of bounds. Did it touch someone's hand?
I thought it went out of bounds too. No, I think it just went out of bounds.
Yeah, we couldn't see it from this angle.
I think it just went out of bounds. Or didn't go out of bounds, because I thought it did too. You could see the...
Must have just stayed in from this angle. Well, we couldn't see it.
The point of the matter is that the rally, the point goes to King Philip, leading 23-21. Bulldogs running. The block in. Oh, saved it. I thought that was it. Big save by the Bulldogs, and they're going to give it to him. Looked like the Warriors thought it was out too.
They're fired up there, and it's a huge point, 23-22.
Incredible. I thought that one was done for. But no, the Bulldogs get the big point there. Staying alive in this one. They are fired up now.
That's a momentum builder right there. And
everybody to switch out here. The spin and the hit. And number 4 gets that one. And they'll be out of bounds, and we are all tied up here, Charlie.
23. Canton, if they win these 2 points, it's they get the set, but if it goes 1-1.
This is a massive battle, and there'll be a timeout on the floor. Wow. It does not get bigger than this. I'm sure it will later, but up to this point, this is a critical point, and unlike anything we've seen this season.
I don't think in Masciarelli Gymnasium we've had this close to a set before. Like 23-23.
We had the one in Milford, but it was not this close. We did not have Canton down a set, but then coming back with those points. This is a big undertaking by the Bulldogs, who will not shy away for it, and they're not going away easy.
Oh, definitely not. And these 2 points, these next 2 points, could actually end up being the next 10 points because it goes back and forth, back and forth. We'll see what happens. So this is not over till it's over. Definitely Ken's not gonna sit down and watch KP go to the finals.
No, I don't think that the Bulldogs would do that at all, and I don't think KP would do the same. Neither team is going to give up.
Yeah.
So not only are these like the division champions from both teams for the last 2 years, they also have a chance to go to the finals for this one. The finals of the first ever playoff tournament here. So that's added momentum. Not only do they want to beat one of their biggest competitors, they want to go to the finals.
Yeah. And we're going into the 23-23 point second set.
After that timeout, and
oh, what a play!
big play there from Liz Bickett.
That was a phenomenal play, and Trindle will be serving to take home the second set.
And if I'm the Bulldogs, that's who I want back there. Stephanie Trindle is a fantastic server. Ian Brooks gets it on over there. And the Bulldogs sets it up, and it looks like, It looked like Liz Bickett was going for the big hit, but then changed her mind at the last second and didn't get enough power on it.
Yeah, just Bickett, after phenomenal play, just missed the ball, but don't rule out of this one. So this point, even though it is to 25, whoever gets it, you have to win by 2, so, and Canton gets it.
So Canton is now at the advantage, so they need that 1 extra point to tie this game at 1 set apiece.
And who are they going to have serving?
That is the major question.
Looks like Donovan. I feel like Donovan's the best server on this Bulldogs team. And she'll be out here. She has a couple aces so far. Oh, good play.
And libero to libero there. And little tapper. Jackie sets it up. And Elias. Block. And the Bulldogs race it around. Jackie gets it on over. The set and... we're tied again here, off the hands of Steph Trindle, and we're knotted at 25 once more.
Yeah, some top-tier volleyball right now, just back and forth. Great play after great play.
Top tier is right. This is some top-tier level performance. Jackie sets it up, and Liz gets it.
And KP's had their back to the wall this entire time. Can Canton finally close them out?
Emma Brooks checking back in, the outstanding libero and defensive specialist for the Warriors. And it looks like number 25, Sydney Gallery, checking in as well on that front line.
Here's Bickett. She's been a phenomenal player this second set and this service to make it 1-1.
Gallery, Morrissey, and Elias on the front line.
Oh my God.
And we're tied again.
That Ahuna James hit is just, I definitely gonna stop it. Has to be going at least like, I don't know how fast, I can't even compare, but it's going fast.
Absolutely, and they're going back and forth here. But the Bulldogs aren't giving up easy, and the King Philip Warriors aren't giving up easy. This is a critical point in this matchup.
Yeah, Canton always seems to have KP right on their backs and against the walls, and KP finds a way.
And there's Ahuna who gets it out of bounds. A rare miss from Ahuna James.
And this is really, really back and forth. It looks like they're going to put Reynolds into serve.
Looks like...
the closer. That's what we call it last game, right?
Yeah, that's right. You did close. You did cause it. Yeah, you did call it the closer last game. So
see if she can do it here. 27-26. Yeah, 1 point. John Papelbon to serve.
It's away. Emma Brooks. And then Ahuna gets it over. And Angie sends it up. And the tapper from the Warriors.
Angie Elias, the set. Well played.
Keeps going, and then there's Ahuna who gets it.
Oh my God. This is,
it went off the hands of what looks to be Taylor Reynolds. So we'll switch it up again. Giovanna Frusi checking in this one. Quite the matchup for these two teams.
Quite the set.
The Bulldogs again! It's like we're having Groundhog Day or something. Yeah. Call Phil Murray.
Canton, KP. What's the largest the set has gone to?
What do you mean?
Like, what's like the largest score a set has gone to?
I was looking at the score sheet for MIAA for these. I believe 31, but they're going to go back and forth.
Oh, they give it to
And the
Canton.
Bulldogs got it in with the ace.
Wow.
And we are knotted at 1 set apiece, and just like that, they might as well be at 0-0, Charlie.
Yep, 29-27. That was a major win for Bulldogs, and they definitely needed it. After an emotional overtime, they're going back to this next set with all the momentum in the world.
Well, absolutely. And you were talking about how critical this one was. The Bulldogs find a way off that ace to ace this set.
Yep.
And if you don't know anything about volleyball, even that had to be exciting. You can see the crowd, as limited as they are, very excited in that one.
Yeah, and half of them are KP fans, so shows you something. And definitely a phenomenal set, definitely better than the first one. The first one was just KP. That one was KP Canton. Canton came out on top. They finally did because it was back to back, and Canton always just had KP on the back, had KP on their back, couldn't shake them off. Finally got that last point, and definitely a relief for Canton going to this third set 1-1.
They're on the seesaw like here. They keep going back and forth and back and forth. The team is going to continue to fight, and they might as well be starting this one over, as they're tied 1-1, and that clears King Philip's like 6-match winning streak of sweeps. They're not going to sweep Canton today, so that clears that one.
Here's the thing that I said this literally. I was like 9 points into the game. The first set is it's just one number. If you can rebound from that, you're fine. But it's just one number. You go into the next set with a positive mentality. Now it's 1-1. Now you're even. But see, they lost 25-12 in the first set. You'd think, oh, KP's a better team. They come back, win. They have momentum going to the third set. See what happens.
It's going to be a startling one, as these two teams, as you have seen, are basically mirror images of each other. They're both repeating division champions in their respective divisions. The Bulldogs in the Davenport division and King Philip in the Cali Rex division, as they're looking not only to best their competitor here in what is an incredible matchup, but they are looking to go to the finals of the first ever Hockomock Cup, the playoff tournament. This is number 1 ranked Canton versus number 2 ranked King Philip, and you are seeing why they earned those numbers, those rankings, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know how KP and Franklin determined who got the 1 seed, but this is basically a 1 seed they're playing right now. They've split with the 1 seed. They're both 9-1, so it's basically a 1 seed versus a 1 seed if we're talking like record-wise. KP, phenomenal team. Kent, phenomenal team. I feel like Canton has not played the competition KP has all year. That's the big difference in this game so far. Canton Sheen had to get used to playing good teams, and they've got it, and now they're off to the races.
Well, Canton did go through that stretch where they went through their rival North Attleboro, then they played Oliver Ames.
Well, yeah, teams that D1 teams, I should say,
yes,
like elite teams.
And to that point, Franklin, who is in the other semifinal match, they played King Philip earlier in the season, so it's not like King Philip has come off playing Franklin. They played them about a month ago. Yeah,
Mansfield. They played Mansfield, though. Mansfield's a really good team. I don't know when they played Mansfield, though.
I think that one was a couple weeks ago, too. As they're getting back onto the floor here in this third set, nobody is switching sides due to the COVID protocols. Everybody wearing masks, trying to socially distance, trying to keep the sanitation for the volleyballs. A new one is supposed to be coming in and out each set, either a disinfected one or a new one. I highly doubt that they have any fresh volleyballs at this point. But we're back out onto the court here for the start of the third set.
Yeah, that would be a lot of volleyballs.
And back and forth, and it looks like they just picked up right where they left off.
Oh, yeah. Fierce competition. Oh.
And the ball's still up. Don't celebrate too early. And
neither team.
Team's going to go back and forth, and they're going to give that one to
King Philip.
King Philip, as that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, hit the net, goes out of bounds, and early 1-0 lead. And actually, whoever's won the first point, the first 2 sets have won the set, so
that's true.
Canton definitely hoping that's not the case in this one. And
a big walk there.
I still don't get the net rule. Does this sets retie?
It must. I was looking at the sets today, and that went off of Huna James. I was looking at them today. I'm pretty sure it does.
I think is it 1? I thought it was 2-1 right now. Looks like it's 1-1.
No, the Bulldogs just scored their first point, and KP was up 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
You made the big point about how they got the first point. In the
oh, yeah, that was the second point? Oh, I thought that was the third point again.
This match has gone on so long, it feels like they got more points than them. As Trindell sends that one up.
Man, it's only the third set. Oh, they give it to Canton.
They're going to give it to Canton. It looks like it's the violation on the King Philip side of things.
Does the line judge on the bottom have a hat on?
I don't think so. I think that's I think that's his or her hair.
It's so hard to see from here.
You got the above, you got the...
Oh, yeah. Here. No, it definitely isn't a hat.
Oh, they're going to go out. And by out, I mean off the hands of one of the Bulldogs. Coming in is number 17, Lily Carlo, the defensive special. Looking to serve it up here as the teams are tied at 2-all. Make that 2-3 in favor of the Warriors.
And back and forth, just like last set. Are we going to see a repeat? What do you think, Cap?
Well, these two teams are familiar with repeats. They're repeat division champions, so if that's any indication, and if this match is any indication, I'm sure we'll see something like that as Bickett takes up the point for the Bulldogs. Bickett picked up the last point to win Canton its second sectional title in its history. And back to serve for the Bulldogs is the libero.
Small Donovan.
Oh, Bulldogs blocking it then.
I thought that was 4 now. Looks like it isn't.
Oh, straight in the initial block.
Yeah, that Huna James, that was just dominant. That must be so hard to stop.
Bulldogs have found some ways to stop.
Yeah.
Dependent.
You just gotta hit it so it doesn't end up on her side. I feel like that's the current, it's gotta be your current goal.
In the big plays there, they're gonna give it to, it looks like somebody might have stepped over the line. Somebody might have gone over the net there. So the point will go towards King Philip. 3-5 your score here in the third set. The Bulldogs and the Warriors tied up at 1 set apiece. Tracking that one down from the bleachers there. And Jackie Morrissey sets that one up and gives it to Trendell. New formation there. And Jackie sets it up. Oh, and that one will... Oh, saved!
Wow.
Big save there by Huna James, but it just, and I mean just, missed getting it to the other side, and the point will go towards the Bulldogs. It has Sydney Gallery checking in. Huna. Big save there from Trendell.
Oh, hit the basketball net.
See, that's what happens when you have somebody that's hard, that hits the ball with such impact as Huna James. You're just focused on getting the ball. You're not focused on where it's going or what's happening. You just want to make sure it does not hit the ground. As it might be cold in the studio, but it is heating up on the court.
Yeah.
And that is a play there from Gallery. Oh, and she makes a big play there.
Oh, it's inbound.
Oh, just make it in. And then number 23, Liz Bickett, not too happy with herself on that one. 7-4, the score.
Biggest lead in a while for KP.
That shows you something. When the biggest lead in a while is 3 points. That tells you how big of a game this matchup is. And you're going to give it to...
And they're
KP
gonna
off that out of bounds.
put twins up together, which means out of bounds, yeah. Player illegally in adjacent court.
I think it's because she hit it out of bounds, possibly. And back in. So then there's a Huna who hits the net, but then Jackie gets it up. They're going to give it to the Warriors. Throwing that one out of bounds. Jackie's going to be coming out, and the number 11, Taylor Reynolds, coming in.
9-4 lead for KP.
Oh, and there's the little tip over. It looks like Canton's
Wow,
having
they've
trouble.
called the out of bounds 3 times in a row.
Looks like Canton's having a little bit of trouble there.
Yep. 6-point lead for KP. Definitely the biggest lead to well. I think in the last set there wasn't even a 6. It didn't even get to a 6-point margin. It only went to 5.
Okay, so I think the Bulldogs have really given up a lot of points there to King Philip to the runner court. They've been out of bounds a couple of things, and it sounds simple, but just got to stay in bounds. But that's harder to do, especially in this high level of competition, like you said, the top tier level of competition.
Yes, it's great game, and definitely this third set matters. Not as much second set, definitely, because if you lose the set, you only have one more, and then you're even 15 points. But as I said, the second set's the most important one. But this is still massive. I mean, you win this one, you have momentum going into the fourth set, and you're looking good to win the semi-final game and go into the championship.
That's what they're looking for in the finals, the championship round of the Hockomock Cup. This playoff tournament will take place this Friday. Who and where and at what time are yet to be seen. Oh! The big block was Angel Elias, but she'll try it again. And almost gets it past Harlow.
And Ken gets the point.
And that one goes out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds on King Philip's side of things. We'll change the pace. And the number 14, Talia DeGraw, coming in. And there is Kahuna, who gets the point for her team. And this just in. Checking now, Franklin High School has defeated Mansfield. They swept them.
Huh.
So the winner of this one will face Franklin in the finals.
Wow. 11-5 right now. KP in control.
And going forward, the team. So we will face Franklin in the tournament finals. Oh, it's a big play there by Emma Brooks. And blocked there. Bulldogs keep it alive. They resuscitate it, and this one will go out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will gather the point.
Bulldogs on a little bit of a run for themselves now. It's 11-6.
New Bulldogs coming into this one. Again, this one to go to the finals of the Hockomock Cup playoff tournament. We will face Franklin, who defeated Mansfield earlier today. It will be a quick bounce back. It will be 6-12. KP to serve. Emma Brooks serves it up. Oh, and the little floater. It was Anna Borelli, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
And Borelli hit it early, so she couldn't get to it, and Sydney Gallery not there in time, so 13-6 is the score here in this third set. Emma Brooks, who is fantastic defensively and has some good offensive plays. And over. Bulldogs keeping this one alive, trying to fight back.
And that was a big point. Made it 13-6. Can't already use one timeout this set.
And the team from Wrentham really finding the holes in the Bulldogs formations there. Really planting it in the right place. Shayna Malloy coming in for number 20, Anna Borelli. Bulldogs bringing in defense with the middle blocker. And the hit will be out of bounds off the hands of the Bulldogs, 15-6.
Yeah, KP really just dominating now. We've talked about they're going back and forth, and KP is starting to run away with this thing.
How does Canton stop the proverbial bleeding, so to speak?
Take control. That's all I can say. Just take control. They're playing sloppy right now. Just get your set and play your game. That's not what they're doing right now. They're playing all defensive, and that's what's killing them. You can't play defensive when the other team has a Huna James. If you play defensive, she'll go right back at you the second time.
Nikki Jordan's going to serve this one as the Bulldogs are trailing 15-7. And the big plays there, they're going back and forth. Oh! Big play there for number 14, Talia DeGraw. Donovan. And then, that one will be, saved somehow. And then Ahuna James using that power to get that one over. But then can't get that one over. And it will be a point for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Liz Bickett, after making an incredible spike, Kingfield saves it. Reynolds gives it back up to her, and she didn't take her second chance out lightly. Gets the point for Bulldogs, 15-8, trailing. Little miscommunication by KP there. Allows Canton to squeak by with another point, 15-9.
We haven't heard that one a lot. Miscommunication on the KP side of things. As this broadcast is sponsored by the Canton Athletics Booster Club. And the Bulldogs will be taking this serving opportunity. Almost the ace there, and then looks like they were double hit for the Warriors. And the Bulldogs will get another point.
15-10.
Pat Colley making sure everybody's in the right formation, the right positions. And going forth into this battle. And the ball does not reach over the net, and that will result in another Bulldog point.
15-11 now. Here goes Canton with another serve. Well hit. And they've really just started to control this game again.
It seems like it's either one or nothing. One or the other. It's that seesaw-like battle. And the just slide in.
Incredible play there. Hits the right side, just on the line, and Canton just couldn't get to that. KP up 16-11 now.
Number 6 checking in. Paige Canali. On the green and gold side. And big play there from Emma Brooks, getting the hands up on it. And it'll go out of bounds. And the Bulldogs will gather a point, thus more. Checking in Jackie Morrissey and Steph Trendell. Bulldogs forming up that attack line, trying to match up or overpower the King Philip Warriors. Warriors moving a little bit farther back. And moving forward there. Morrissey with a big play.
Oh, hits the net.
And it goes off of the antenna, I believe it's called.
Yep, 17-12, KP lead.
Speak 17, Lily Carlo coming in.
Yep, it's 1-1 sets. First 1 to 3 will go to the championship. So.
And they'll face Franklin, who swept Mansfield earlier today.
Yeah.
Two tough teams.
Franklin split with KP earlier in the year.
And KP won their game against Franklin in 5 sets. And that one will go in for the Bulldogs.
A great play by Liz Bickett there to slam it. She's done a great job so far this set. 17-13, King Philip lead.
Jenna Malloy coming out. And the Bulldogs really fighting against the Warriors. And that's saying something. If you name the Warriors, you better put up a good fight. And King Philip often does that, and Bickett Uses the rainbow-like tactic, but it does not result in any points. And it looks like number 18, Sammy Shore, coming in for the Warriors. Also a sophomore, like Ahuna James. Elias sneaks it in there. She gets it just in between the opposing team and the net.
Yeah, she's ready to get that one back too.
It's a very tense moment. You can feel the tension mounting here. I'm not even in the room this main event matchup is happening, and you can still feel it. And Ahuna taps it over. And over for Gallery. Morrissey sets it up, and big block. And the Bulldogs somehow saved it. Pulling magic like rabbit out of a hat. Morrissey sets this one up again.
Gallery.
It's magical the way this is going. You just think that it's over, but they keep finding ways to keep this rally alive.
Both teams.
Lily Carlo is an amazing defender. Shows you why she's a senior captain on the King Philip side.
Miscommunication. 18-15.
I feel like that's the only reason. It's the mental mistakes is really what's been the major factor in this matchup here. That's really been the resulting in a lot of the points here, Charlie.
I completely agree with that one. Just on both sides. Both teams have incredible talent, and I feel like it's all mental for who's going to come out with the win here.
Yeah. We talk about in combat sports how it's all the preparation happens before. You get in the ring, get in the area, and it's 95% mental, 5% physical, and the Bulldogs getting another big point.
Yeah, you don't see James going over rarely. Getting on a little bit of a run for themselves. 18-16. Cut it down to a 2-point lead. KP.
That's a big deal. And Ahuna James off the hands of Gallery. And give the points to the Warriors. That ball was inbounds. Looks like number 2 taking this one, Stella Bailey. Bailey, the junior setter for the green and gold. Here on this broadcast, sponsored by the Canton Athletics Booster Club, and Emma trying to get some big plays there. Morrissey, sets it up there, and the Bulldogs. There we go with Angie. And once more, the rally continues as these two teams continue to do fierce competition. Somehow the Bulldogs, they celebrated too early, the Bulldogs revived.
What just happened? Did it hit the ground?
I think so. I think they signaled the ball to the point to the Warriors, but the Bulldogs didn't see that. It was official, the Warriors will get the ball there. I'm not sure what just happened. I don't think Coach Callie knows exactly what happened either.
I thought the blow's over too.
But 16-20 in favor of the Warriors. And sets it up and
The last one's playing great right now from the left side of the court.
And incoming is one Taylor Reynolds.
Didn't say 8 this time.
Oh, it's easier now because they both have the pigtails, and I'm not trying to say what they should do, but I can see the number better. Of course, Saeed on the camera, the excellent cameraman. He zoomed in a little bit now so we can see the numbers a little bit better. And what in the world just happened? I don't know, but the Bulldogs get the point.
Yep, 20-18. Are we going to get a repeat of last set?
I don't know if I can take it. And I'm not even the one competing. All this to go to the finals of the Hockomock Cup, this playoff, to be crowned the undisputed champion of the Hockomock League. These two repeat division champions. King Phil, the number 2 seed, and the Bulldogs, the number 1.
Oh my
It's just those fast plays, getting past Lily Carlo, who I have to say has done phenomenal. You mentioned everybody's doing phenomenal. But Lily Carlo really anchoring that back row. Now I have a timeout on the KP side of things.
Angela actually just seems like the best player out here right now. It's really her and then James going back and forth on these slams, and Elias has the advantage right now, just 3 points in a row, and they cut the lead all the way down to 1. They were down 9 at one point this set.
That's true. It's easy to forget that because of how close it's been back and forth, but Elias has been fantastic for the Bulldogs, and then Liz Bacon, who's been the X factor for the Bulldogs as well with those big spikes. But the Bulldogs, just the Warriors needed that timeout. The Bulldogs were starting to take advantage and come back and really starting to pull that momentum to their side.
Yeah, the momentum's definitely on KP's Canton side right now, and 2019, and we're loading back up.
And the Dogs going to be coming back in after this timeout, looking to gather some steam and some momentum and keep that momentum rolling. As it is 20-19 here in this third set. Teams have one set apiece. And this one will go off the net, but the Bulldogs rebound and will ricochet that one right back. The Bulldogs continuing to fight, continuing to do battle, and somehow Elias, actually that was Gallery, almost getting that right back in there, working that Bulldog magic.
21-19, King Philip has the lead.
Number 15, Giovanni Frusi checking in. Timeout Bulldogs. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts, and the King Philip Warriors have 1. Charlie, read us what the Hockomock Cup really is. Read us what about that. The page, no, the other one. What's the Hockomock Cup, Charlie?
Yes, Kelly Rex, Davenport Division, they're both best 4 teams play tournament style, March Madness, whatever you want to call it. One plays the 4, 2, 3, you know the deal, and it all ends up 8-4-2, and the 2 is the championship, and this is the Final 4 right here. And we got Canton King Philip. On the other side, we got Franklin and Mansfield, and Franklin came out victorious earlier today. Game was at 5 o'clock, sweep, but Franklin plays the winner of this game, so they're probably tuning in right now.
Imagine so would have been their fierce competitors and co-division champions, the King Philip Warriors against the CHS Bulldogs, who they have not faced in a while.
And I don't think I've seen James serve all day.
I think she served once before.
Okay, that's the point.
20-21. Hey, it's this year. It's 2021. It's pretty cool. Wait for Jerry, the great graphics department, fixing this one here. There you go. 20-21. Here, it's 20-21 in 2021.
Cool little sight to see. Angelias serving.
And back and forth here. The teams go forward. And this one will be blocked for the Bulldogs. And guess what, Charlie? We are tied up near the end of the set.
21-21 here. See what this set's got in store for us.
If it's anything like the last one, you better strap yourself in, because this one is going to be a ride.
And you can't quite get it over the net. 21-22, yeah. How many years was that in? 100 years? 101 years?
I think so.
I'll be pretty old.
Yes, you would. As the Dogs continuing to try to get their turf defended by the big C in the field, and that one will be up. Brooks signaling, trying to figure out where it's going. Bulldogs getting up, and it will go out of bounds towards the Bulldogs side. It'll be set point for the visiting Warriors.
No, it isn't. It's 23-21 right now.
23-21? I thought it was 23 before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Alright. No.
As the
All in a day's work, and this will be a big point for them, though.
Oh, played by Brooks, keeping her alive. And the Bulldogs setting this one up, and they'll go.
Oh, good dig.
Somehow they keep this ball alive. I still have no idea. They're going to give it to the Bulldogs off that double hit.
23-22.
Working magic of these two teams, and Nikki DeJarvin's coming back in. 23-22. As the Bulldogs are tied up with the King Philip Warriors, one set apiece here in the third set. Now it's match point for the.
Yep. Kitten has 2 points. Has to win these 2 points. It's mandatory.
Mandatory.
To stay in the set.
Well, to win the set.
No, just stay in it. 2 points to stay in it.
No, you're right. So you never trust my math. That's why I'm a broadcaster, not a mathematician.
And here we go.
And the Bulldogs getting this one up. And looking to defend their territory. And
wow,
big jumping play there by Ahuna.
And KP takes it 25-22.
25-22, and they take the 2-1 set lead.
And definitely not over till it's over. We've seen back and forth. Canton, KP, if they win this one, they play Franklin. Canton, if they win this one, we're going to a 5th set. Little known facts about 5th set, only to 15 points.
That's true. And it is going to be a fantastic showdown here in the 4th set. Rarely have teams gone to 4 sets, these two teams. Before this night, KP had at least 6 sweeps consecutively. That's out the window. And the Bulldogs looking to continue to do battle. Both teams on an 8-match winning streak. One of those has to go tonight.
Oh yeah, I mean, they can't go away from this game time. The only way I can see that is like the 4th set just goes 1-1 forever.
Yeah, but even then, they still need somebody to go to the championship.
Yeah.
So somebody has to win tonight. And the Bulldogs facing off against the King Philip Warriors here at Masciarelli Gymnasium. In this semi-final Hockomock Cup matchup, the Bulldogs have 1 set victory, and the King Philip Warriors just picked up their 2nd. So the Warriors need 1 more set to win the entire match and go to the finals. The Bulldogs need 2. And it's gonna be a tough one, as we've seen all night, as the Bulldogs continuing to fight on. Andrew Elias, Liz Bickett, and the entire Bulldogs roster have really been excellent. But Ahuna James and the King Philip roster really being a big factor, Charlie.
Yeah, Ahuna James, when she sends the ball, it's really impossible to stop it. And same could be said for Angie Elias. They've both been playing great. It's really just whoever has the momentum is feeling comfortable. They're making plays, and KP just got a little more momentum that time and right in the right spot. KP took away the 3rd one. You could say the same about Ken the 2nd one. Same about the KP in the 1st one. So it's back and forth. So I think it's hot starts are very important in this, and we'll see what happens at the beginning of the 3rd set.
Whoever wins the first point could get the victory. It
Yep.
felt true last time
It
as
is.
well. In that
3-0 so
seesaw
far.
battle. So make note of who wins that first point. They could have the advantage. But it has been a tough one here tonight, as Nicole Coffin is a star for KP, one of the senior captains. We haven't really talked about her very much. The middle hitter there.
Yeah, middle hitters go underappreciated. They make a couple plays. I think Shannon Malloy. I'm pretty sure Sydney Galler's a middle hitter. She's an outside hitter.
Outside hitter. She plays on the outside.
Yeah. Wait, what is a middle hitter? Is the one jumping, right?
She's the one. She's the one in the middle of the front row. So the attacking row. So the middle hitter is in the middle. The right side is on the right side. The left side is on the left side. Outside on the outside.
That does make sense.
They try to make it easy for you. Try to make it easy for everybody. And if you're learning the sport, welcome. We'll try to teach you this as well. As there are 6 people on the court at one time, all on a rotation. Mm-hmm. Then the back line, known typically for their defense, as the middle blocker, who's like the middle hitter, is in the middle of the back court there. The defensive specialist typically playing the back row, and then libero, which is the talent is Italian for free. Basically, they can sub in and out as much as they want without hurting the team. You get 18 subs per set, and they can only sub out for the people they come with and play in the back row. So there's a little note there. And here in the fourth set, and the Bulldogs pick up the first point there off the double hit.
Put it in the books. Ken wins the fourth set.
You heard it here from the prediction from Crystal Ball Charlie. And the team's going to be continuing on at this one, as it is a thrilling night of action here at Masciarelli Gymnasium on Canton Community Television, Comcast 12, Verizon 41, and Verizon HD 2143. And it'll be out of bounds and will be knotted at one once more.
All tied up at 1.
If there was a rope with the amount of knots each team, these two teams have been tied, you would have no more rope. It would just be all knots.
Yeah, complete knots, and
They're like your headphones when you're all tangled up in a knot. Nobody likes it.
yeah. I mean, that used to be an issue. New inventions, AirPods. I mean, no wires anymore.
No wires. Well, these wires inside. I get what you mean.
Yeah, like you don't have to like.
There's
Dang,
no
they're not
cable
getting-
hanging down on you.
Yeah, there's no tangle.
No tangled cable.
I still don't know how Bluetooth works. Speaking of AirPods, how does Bluetooth work?
It's like Wi-Fi almost. It kind of works the same way. It's a connectivity. I'm sure something.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know the exact terminology. I know it connects and probably uses a frequency that connects.
That's crazy. I mean, just like goes right over my head. Oh, great play.
Big play there. Morrissey sets this one up, and we're gonna give it to the Bulldogs off of that hit from the Warriors, and we'll be tied up at 2.
All squared.
2-2, and the Bulldogs looking to get their second set, as King Philip already has it. Coming off the floor is Shannon Malloy and Nikki DeJardins. Or excuse me, Amelia Donovan looking to serve this one up. You call her the best server on the Bulldogs team.
Yeah, I do think that. He gets the point. 3-2. King Philip lead.
And it looks like, I think that's either 18 or 15 who just came in on the front row there. She comes in the exact same way.
Might be 19, the captain.
I forgot there was 19. That's probably, actually, that would make sense as the middle hitter, Nikki Kaufman, or Nicole Kaufman. She comes in exactly the same way each time. Point for the Bulldogs.
All tied at 3. It's back and forth once again. I feel like the first set was just a fluke.
It very well might have been just getting everybody settled in, getting everything going on. Because they've been neck and neck this entire time. Or 6 feet apart, but very close in competition.
Ken takes the lead, 4-3. Did they lead last set at all?
I don't think so.
It was close, but I just don't think
KP
it.
won the last set 25-22.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if Canton led at all in that one. I think they might have led, but it might have been by like 1 point.
Oh, nice play. Oh.
Yeah, that's what's really been the factor here. That's what they've been getting points with for either team. Looks like number 9 checking in, Cameron Buckley. Or number 2 looking check in, Stella Bailey. As they are knotted again at 4. They're tied. What's another word for tied?
All square.
All square. They're all square right now. Charlie calling the human preferred. So,
Watch a lot of games, watch a lot of sporting events, pick up some lingo.
yeah. So are they not all square now? Are they like
No, they're not all
circles and
square.
triangles now?
Yeah, I
Like they're
mean,
not all square now. What are they now? What shapes are they now?
I don't know. Not a shape. There's not tied. 5-4.
And the team's going to go back and forth, trying to shape up and get some big points.
Was that in?
That's what they signaled.
Yeah, good point, Ken. 6-4. Huge lead for the Bulldogs here. Have they been up by more than 2?
Not in a while.
I don't know if they have, just in general.
No, they had like I think they were up by like 5.
Oh yeah, they were up by like 5 at one point, you're right.
It's been a longer game than most. It's hard to keep track.
Oh yeah, I mean, usually they sweep every game.
Yeah, same thing for King Philip, but these two teams mirror images of each other, and that is number 15, Giovanna Frusi, who does the basketball two-handed shot down to a teammate to send this one up in the air to start.
She might play. We didn't see KP play this year at Canton for girls basketball. Oh, good play.
Where did that one go? I thought that one got stuck up in the hoop again.
They didn't hit the hoop twice today, but both for only Canton.
They might have hit the hoop for Oliver.
Hit her
Well, it
chest.
happened at the Oliver Ames game, but for King Philip here, the collision, everybody seems to be okay.
Good play.
They're fine. 75. So King Philip leading 2-1 over the Bulldogs here in the 4th set, 3 sets to win. Shannon Malloy checking into the game. David Rivera, our esteemed producer, doing a great job here tonight.
7-6. Just serve is a little short. I feel like I've had that a couple times, just like getting caught up in my words.
Yeah. You're so excited, you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
This game has been so intense. It's so intense they might as well be intense.
Definitely should have probably brought a sweatshirt too. A little cold right now.
You're cold, but it is red hot on the surface of the...
Did I hit her head?
I would not be surprised. We have seen practically everything else in this game.
8-6, Bulldog lead.
Looks like Sydney Gallery checking out. Nikita Jardins checking in.
And I swear it's like 30 degrees in here. Might be.
You just think you need to go talk to some people to like, get that You gotta dress in layers, Charlie.
No, well, I thought it would be hot. I was predicting hot weather, but clearly I'm not a weatherman, I'm a sports announcer.
There you go.
Oh,
Big play from
they played it
Reynolds.
off the net there. Wow.
They're gonna give it to the Warriors off of that exchange.
That was 19 right there. Oh, never mind, there's no 19 on the team.
Oh.
16. Oh, it was 19.
It was Nicole
It was the
Coughlin?
captain, I just didn't see it, yeah.
Yeah, you did the same thing I did. Senior captain Nicole Coughlin, who's been touted as an attacking force at the net for the last 2 years. And guess what? Break the bow ties out because we are knotted again.
We are all squared up.
Oh, they're all the same shape now. Oh, big save. And the team's going to be continuing onwards. Oh, little tackle. And, almost there. Over, and great signaling there from Ohuna James, making sure nobody touched that one as it went out of bounds.
3-point run for KP Warriors.
They'll take the lead for the first time in this set. If they win this set, this match is donezo. Ooh, and a big play there. Bulldogs keeping this one alive. They've done that routinely tonight. In an action-packed matchup. And this rally, one of the longer ones we've seen in a little bit. As I see that it goes straight out into the hands of Mr. McDonald.
10-8.
Bulldogs looking to disrupt the momentum here of the Emma Brooks and Ohuna James show. The senior captain and libero, number 7.
What is it, a
Brooks.
5-point run right now?
I think it was 5 points before, maybe 6.
No, I think it was 3, and then it was tied. No, it's 4-point run.
Don't trust our math.
It was 8-6.
If it has anything to do with the numbers that aren't written down, don't trust it.
Yeah, it was 8-6, so it's a 4-point run right
So
now.
then it's 4 points. We'll
Ken-
eventually get something right.
Yeah, Ken trying to make it a 4-1 run. Probably it is a 4-1 run right now. Or 4-2.
This is why big productions have like statisticians like going through the game, so they can keep track of all these things. I tell you that both teams are on an 8-match winning streak. That I know for sure. the Bulldogs looking to...
Oh my, what a point, and...
Almost! And they're somehow going to get that one over and almost...
It's the eye in the sky.
It went off towards the scoreboard and then far down into the bleachers that are not set up, but into the camera pointed at the scoreboard. Sure everything is okay.
Oh, is that gonna hit the net?
Nope, still. Oh, no good.
And the run is just going on. 12-8. And that's a 6-point run for KP Warriors right now. Just playing, 6 points, just amazingly. Canton's not even playing them bad. They're getting it back. Just KP's just finding a way to close it out every time. They have a 4-point lead in this the fourth set, in their attempt to win 3-1.
Yeah. It could be also a case of fatigue setting. The Bulldogs haven't really gone at all this far in a match this entire season. KP's done it a couple times. Maybe they have more stamina. You don't know. Canton's not used to be playing for this long. You don't become state champions by accident, but it could be a factor if they've been playing a long time.
Yep.
But the Dogs looking to get that second win and go forward. Do Dogs get wins? Do Dogs getting that big energy back for the Bulldogs as they look to gather the lead they once had in this set and challenge the Warriors to a 5th and final set. And ready, set, go. Ready for the resume 4th start of the round here. The set. They're hopping over in number 15, playing a big role there. Giovanna.
Oh, miscommunication. 13-8. KP 12 points away from playing Franklin Friday night.
Advancing to the finals of the playoff tournament here. The first ever Hockomock Cup in the near 90-year history of the Hockomock League, this being the volleyball version.
Yeah, Canton definitely doesn't want those 12 points to go down without them scoring more than 12 points. And it's 14-8 right now.
A violation on there, and it'll be a point for the Warriors. It'll be a player over. Or something happened. And there's the Bulldogs. They get the point there. Off of Giovanna Fruzi. And Jackie Marcy checking back in for Taylor Wrentham. And Steph Trendell checking in here for number 14, Claudia DeGrom. Bulldogs now serving. What they're serving is the volleyball.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And Brooks.
Yeah, she just has to put it over. It's a big point for both sides right here. It's a momentum point, and
that'll be 4 hits.
15-9. For sure, Canton needs 21 points before. I don't think that math's right, actually. They need 16 points before. Yeah, 16 points before KP needs 10 points. Yeah, that's right, to win the set.
So that's how much Canton needs to keep this match going, and you can't put the ball like that.
Oh, I was going to say
that. That is against the rules. And so Canton will get the point there. Angie Elias checking back in for somebody. It looked like she was checking in for Samilia Donovan. Donovan's in. Nick. We'll see what happens. 10 to 15. 15 to 10. And Bulldogs setting this up. Jackie sets it up, and then there's Angie.
Oh.
And Huna James can do fantastic and just phenomenal things on the court, but she cannot pick that one up.
No, she went for it. She's been all over the floor today, but couldn't get that one. Couldn't get that one over, and Ken makes it a 4-point deficit.
Chopping down that big tree.
Angie Elias definitely starting this.
Big play there.
The fall?
Oh.
In the stands, 16-11.
Off the hands there. And 9 points separate King Philip from a trip to the finals. Oh, and that one's 11, and the Bulldogs aren't done yet.
Yep, 16-12, KP lead.
Don't count out the Dogs yet. Gang Green still got some fight left in it. Sydney Gallery checking in. Big hit there. Emma Brooks has been an all-star for her team. Great play there by Donovan. Elias, too much power. She had the power, just too much of it. Number 9 checking in. Cameron Buckley. Number 2 checking in as well, Stella Bailey. Those two always come in together. At least in this one. 12-17, 17-12. Canton trailing by 5. And up and over. And Jackie is going to just tap it out. 18-12 your score. Big timeout, Bulldogs.
18-12, KP up 6, and crunch time right now, 7 points away for KP, and Canton's just gotta take it one by one. Angie Elias needs to do well off that left side as an outside hitter, get some inbounds, and they're right back in this thing.
Absolutely, that's what they gotta do, and you're also looking at Liz Biggett, the blocker, but it also scores that many points. She's a blocker, and then forces the other team to block, and you're gonna be looking at that. You gotta look for the Canton team. It seems like maybe they're out of gas or something, but they got to keep going. They got to keep fighting. This is a chance to make it to the finals of this championship tournament. This is a big deal. This is a historic tournament. Never happened before. And these are 2 repeat division champions continuing to do battle. Who wants it more?
Both teams want it, but it's at the end of the day who's mentally better, and because I feel like these skill levels really line up well. So who's gonna come out with this? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, they're mirror images of each other. They're basically facing each other, facing their team, and it'll be the Warriors taking this one up. And Gallery moving and grooving and sends this one to Elias. And the flexibility, they're done just out of bounds.
19-12.
Those are your favorite taco.
What?
1912 is your family taco. It's also the year of the Titanic set. Those 2 events happen in the same week.
They definitely weren't related, though.
No, they weren't. They just happen to happen in the same week. And Taylor Reynolds.
You like history?
No, there was a movie called Fever Pitch, and they mentioned it was back when the Red Sox hadn't won a World Series in 86 years. They talk about how Fenway Park was almost cursed because it was open the same week the Titanic sank. That was the reason. So not the case. And the team's going to go back and forth.
They're pretty dominant in the 1910s, huh?
Yeah. And then the great Bambino, yeah. A lot of great history.
They won 1918, 1914, I think that's another point, though. 1914.
They won in that year, I know that.
I'm pretty sure. I know they won in 1918.
Yeah, it was the last time.
And then they won.
In 2004.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs
2008.
channel them. 2008, 2013.
Yeah. And 2021 now.
They didn't win the World Series this year.
They're going to.
Oh, yes. Crystal Ball Charlie saying they're going to win the World Series.
And they're good this year. Have you seen them?
They are really excellent.
I wonder, did they win today?
I had somebody else ask that question. I did not know. That's a good
Played
question.
2-10 today. Hope they did.
20-14.
Good. I like them. I like this Verdugo guy.
What?
I like this Verdugo guy. Probably shouldn't be talking about Red Sox baseball when they're this close to the end.
Yeah.
And squeeze it in bounds. We haven't seen James really serve the ball.
She served it
that
earlier
much.
in this.
Yeah, we've seen her serve like twice today, but she got the job done there with an ace. 21-14. 4 points away from going to the championship.
And she'll be going back at it.
It's only a sophomore.
That's incredible. She's had this much of an impact, and she's only a sophomore. And the Bulldogs tip it over the net, and they are not done yet. 21-15. Bulldogs continuing to do battle with the Warriors. Shannon Malloy coming in, the middle blocker. Angie Elias serving. Sets it up. And upsy daisy. Ooh! 3 points away for the Warriors. They've been a royal pain for the Bulldogs, but they are liking it that way as they are steps close.
Yep, 22-15, 7-point lead.
To that championship matchup with their fierce co-champions, Franklin. And up and up and up again. Oh, they're gonna get to the Bulldogs.
That's a big point.
4 hits.
Yeah, they need to pretty much win out right now.
22-16. 25 coming out. Sydney Geller, Nikki DeJohns checking in.
Should we serve?
I believe so.
Good serve.
And Bulldogs getting another point here. Life is still in there.
22-17, don't count them out.
And the Bulldogs serving this one. Getting it up. And the Warriors saved that one, getting that one over. And Bickett, 2 points away, are the Warriors, the co-champions of the Kelly Rex division. Number 1 checking in, which is Lauren Peterson. And at number 6, Paige Canardi. Bulldogs still have a ton of fighting.
Bulldogs need 7.
It's not over.
Yep, definitely not over till it's over. Oh!
And oh my goodness, the magic being pulled out there. Oh, and still magic.
Oh, miscommunication though. 23-18.
There you go, the Bulldogs still fighting. Number 31, Jackie Morrissey, who is like a quarterback on the team, coming out. Number 14, Carly DeGraw coming out. Stephanie Trindell coming in. Real big defensive lineup. Bulldogs, basically their main people, their fantastic group of 6.
Only getting point to
And
Canton.
Bulldogs.
Wow. They're rolling right now, 23-19.
Bulldogs are not giving up. They are fearsome and tenacious.
Yeah, KP's got Ken's back on the wall, and definitely their backs on the wall here.
Match point. This is a championship punch here. Lily Carlo, the just stupendous defender, coming in.
He has to go to the championship. Rare for KP, 24-19.
They'll be serving. KP wins this one. They win the whole match and go on to face Franklin in the finals of the Hockomock Cup. Bulldogs get this one over. And Bulldogs still alive here. Match point remains.
Wow, that's a makes your heart drop right there when it's that close to the line, especially where we are right now in the game. 24-20.
Absolutely. I thought that was it, but the Bulldogs still maintaining it. The superstar Angie Elias back into the game here. Into the hit.
Oh.
And that does it, and that stalls the game. At the end of 4 sets, the Canton Bulldogs on the opposite side of the victory lane against the Kingfield Warriors. And Charlie, what a matchup that was.
Yeah, great season for the Bulldogs. Nothing else you could ask. They fought their heart out. They all the way to the end of the game, but KP just came out victorious. They played better for longer stretches of the time. They're both talented teams. I'd like to congratulate all the seniors for Canton. Just amazing careers, seasons, and the future's bright for the Bulldogs.
Well, absolutely. Then you look at Angie Elias, the senior captain, who headlined the Boston Globe's Players of the Week for volleyball, and that includes the whole eastern part of the state. Then you look at Olivia Chinson, who had great time through her volleyball career. Shannon Malloy, absolutely fantastic. Stephanie Trendell, the defensive threat there. Caitlin Hyder, big plays there. Leslie Hazel. Then you look at Liz Pickett, who has been the X factor, the absolutely extraordinary player who has been fantastic. Then Samilia Donovan, most of the times the libero. Jackie Morrissey, who cannot be understated as the setter, basically the quarterback of the offense in that sense. Just beyond phenomenal. And the Bulldogs still having a great core going into this one, going into the next season. But quite the matchup there. Angie Elias and her team doing very well. But I see great things for Ahuna James, only a sophomore, and she basically was one of the key players for her team.
Yeah.
It's something else. It was incredible to see that, and then you look at Lily Carlino, Emma Brooks, and Nikki Coughlin winning this battle of the division champions, and they'll go on to face Franklin in the Hockomock Cup finals. That'll be on Friday. So they'll have the two Kelly Rex co-champions will go at it there. The Bulldogs, I believe this ends their season. After this one, they have a fantastic run. In this one, they lost the first set 25-12. The second set they won 29-27. The third set they lost 25-22, and this one 25-20. So, but they did an outstanding job throughout this entire match, having this mirror image between everybody, as they were basically playing those two teams. It was a hard fought battle, but ultimately royalty reigns here at Masciarelli Gymnasium. And it has been a fantastic one. Thank you to everyone that has supported us and has been an effort in doing this matchup here. A great play again. The final match scored the King Philip Warriors winning against the Bulldogs 3-1 in this one. And it's been great, and thank you to so many people that have done and thanked to do this, all the fine people at Canton Community Television, the illustrious crew back producing this, and Pat Colley, and the amazing team as David Rivera, Tech Director, and Jerry doing great jobs there. On the CG, Saeed, the cameraman, always fantastic. Charlie Cohen, always a pleasure. And I'm Kevin Craig. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself.